If you missed my last video on high impact flicks, you should really take a look at it because they're trying to tell us that this Tesla sedan, this white Tesla sedan, fell down a 250 foot, almost 300 foot embankment on these rocks, and all 4 of the occupants in the car survived. The 2 kids with minor injuries, the adults with more serious injuries, but the fact is, they say everybody survived. I want to know if you believe that, if you believe and buy into every part of that story. This right here comes from El Paso, Texas. It says third world country. No, this is the USA. Check this out. If you live in El Paso, I don't know where in El Paso this is. There's a mural right there as a kind of a landmark. But if you live in El Paso, is this true? Is this truly in El Paso, Texas? Just to let you know where El Paso, Texas is, I pulled the Google map up on it. It's just right there on the line between Mexico and Texas. It's really, really close also to the New Mexican border. So is that a reality? Is this what really is going on in El Paso, Texas? If you guys live down there, if any of my audience is down there, let me know. And maybe you guys can give some, get some video footage also. Maybe pan across what does it look like across the street? Where exactly is this? What street is this that this mural is on? It looks like a Catholic, looks like Catholic artwork. You got the heart surrounded by the crown of thorns. And it looks kind of like it's got a Catholic motif to it. To be fair, Texas used to be a part of Mexico. It's not fair flooding the U.S. borders. It's funny, I go to, I don't know how to, Arizona for work all the time. It's on the border. It looks nothing like El Paso. So this could be somebody saying that it's El Paso when it's really not. But if you live in El Paso, I'd really like to know the truth. This is one of those things where people give you a snapshot. They give you a 24-second or a 50-second video, and they try to tell you, hey, this is what this is. This label right here could be a complete lie. So don't shelf your critical thinking. Dust it off. Ask questions. Who, what, when, where, why, how. Is this really from El Paso, Texas from January 1st, 2023? If it is, wow, that's pretty startling. If it isn't, then why did you do that? And I'm not saying that this kind of scene doesn't play out in cities all across the United States. Look at that one guy. I can't remember the name of his YouTube channel, but he's constantly driving around Philadelphia, especially on this particular bridge where there's a bunch of tweakers. And it's very sad. It almost looks like they're on the set of the Night of the Living Dead. These tweakers are like, they're in slow motion and they're kind of leaning in weird fashions, and they're bending over and they got this wild look in their eye. So I'm not saying that there aren't cities like this. Matter of fact, when we drove on the I-5 heading toward the Grapevine, and we were looking on both sides of the road, it's like, God, look at all the tents that are pitched on the side of the freeway where people are actually, it looks like they've set up a temporary home, like a permanent / temporary home, and they've been there for a while, and there's trash all over the place, and it literally looks like a little third world community. It's crazy. So I'm not saying that this isn't a reality, but I am saying, what is the truth behind this video right here? Where is this? Where is this mural? That's all I'm saying over there. And speaking of borders, this right here says, open border hypocrites exposed. Swedes were asked if they would take refugees into their home, and virtually all answered yes. But seconds later, when they're given the opportunity to take an actual refugee home, they are singing a very different tune. And some of this is subtitled, so I know it might drive you crazy if you're watching the video, but if you're driving, you probably appreciate me reading the subtitles here because it is in a different language. He says, should Swedes help by taking refugees into their homes? I think so, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here, let me just go ahead and drop the volume a little bit here since it's not in English. If asked, would you take a refugee into your home? He asked this lady right here. Vid given möjlighet, skulle du själv kunna tänka dig att ta emot en ensamkommande flyktingbarn eller flykting och i ditt hem? Yes, I would, I think. Yes. Have you done it previously? No. If there's someone who needs a place to stay, then probably. Yes. Yes, if there's space available. Sigh, yes, why not? Yes. Yes, I would. Absolutely. We have a boy named Ali with us here. He's looking for a place. Could he follow you home? Oh, there's Ali. They've come face to face with reality. It's so easy to ask a question and it's so easy to give a virtue signaling answer. But when the rubber meets the road, is reality going to look anything like your promise? I promise. Oh, if it was me, I would definitely take a refugee home. No doubt about it. And that's what people should do. People should take refugees into their home. It's so easy to talk big, but when it comes down to it, and it comes, and that moment comes, that opportunity arrives. Oh, you are singing a different tune. What's up with that? That would be difficult. I think that would be difficult. We don't really have enough space. I wish he had pressed the matter and said, "Don't worry. He's low maintenance. He'll sleep on the floor. He doesn't eat much. He just wants to follow you home. He just needs a warm place. You don't have to give him a bed or anything. You can set him on the kitchen. You got room in your kitchen floor. Like nobody's sleeping on the kitchen floor at night, right?" I wish you would have pressed it. I have an extra room that is rented out for the time being, so not today. There's not enough space in the apartment. I'm sorry, but not today. Not today? No, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking that I live, I sublease, so I think that's why. So yeah, I barely got space myself. I move around like a bug between my buddies, so no. Why is that? Under these circumstances we live right now makes me unable to take in any. Not today, I'm sorry. Not today, why not? I have some work interviews and meetings today. But can we meet after and exchange contact info so that you two can meet up later? He's pressing the issue. To meet up but not take home or similar, absolutely. I don't have enough space for that. I don't know. I have a geezer and a daughter at home, so I don't dare to answer that question right now. I'm thinking since you said if you can, then you should help. If you can, then you should help. I know. I think about it. I'm going away tomorrow, 5:40, so I won't work today. Oh, it won't work today. Can you two exchange contact information to meet up tomorrow? Yes. What expectations do you have from such a meeting? He needs a place to live. Oh, okay. I'm thinking if... Oh, what does he say? I'm thinking if he could live at your place. Yeah, I don't have enough space for that. I'm sorry. All right, but you just said we should take in refugees and help. Yes. I meant other people. Yes. This is remember that guy from Saturday Night Live. Oh, what I meant was other people. Yeah. That's what I meant. Laughing nervously. So it's okay to take in refugees as long as it's not you. It's okay to enact policies to take in refugees as long as it's not you. See, these are the people right here that go to the voting booth and they ask for a ruler to rob and rule themselves and other people. They won't do it. They won't do it themselves. They don't have the guts. They're not going to come to your door and extract your money. They're not going to come and make you take a... They're not going to come and say, hey, let me lead by example and show you how to take in refugees. This is how you do it. They'd rather virtue signal with their words instead of live virtuous with their actions. When the rubber meets the road, it's always a different story. I wanted to end with this right here. This was fascinating to me. I'm not gonna do a spoiler on this, but check out what they brought up in this cage. But stay tuned to the end because there might be something else in the cage that they pull up from the sea.
Oh my God. He's in the cage. Oh my God.
I don't know if you saw it, but that shark's got blood all over him. Look at this. Look at the blood on his skin. That doesn't look too good. What's the blood from?
Was there anybody in there? Who's in the cage?
No, there's nobody in there.
Nobody's in the cage.
Nobody in the cage. And if there was somebody in the cage, well, they're in the shark's belly now.
Yeah, somebody's in the cage. Somebody's in the cage. Oh my God.
Nobody's in the cage.
It has to be Ming. It's Ming.
How did that shark not cut the airline going to that diver right there? That is absolutely amazing. Anyway, guys, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon. We are 100% viewer supported, thoroughly demonetized. So if you want to support the channel, grab a hard-hitting conversation starting design like this one right here. All guns matter. How many guns matter? Oh, I said all guns matter. You know they do. You know they do. Because when you get in trouble, what do? You call a man with a gun so he can get your butt out of a sling. So it's got it's over 110 designs you can put on any shirt, hoodie, mug, anything, sticker, cell phone case, whatever you want. If you want to support further, the links are in the description and the pinned comment. If you guys haven't, hit that bell notification icon, give this thing a like, and share it with everybody you know. And I will see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.